Hello, you guys. I am not live this week because I am on a trip to Vegas with my friend Patience and Cindy. We are Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, and we earned the opportunity to attend a leadership event called Backstage in Vegas. So I'm going to show you how I'm making this cute tag for this bag that I got for Patience and for Cindy. And then I'll show you what's inside. So stay tuned for the big reveal. Of course, I'll give them this gift before I post this video. So no worries that it's not getting spoiled. We are using the new Creative Haven dies. I've used that to cut out this. Got a piece of gold here. We're going to use the Banner Sayings stamp set, which I used last week on Facebook Live and on YouTube. So make sure and check out my video with that. You're going to love to see 4 different cards that I made with it. And for this project, I'm also using the mini alphabet dies. So they're all on one. And I've already cut out the CINDY for Cindy, and I've already made Patience. So I only had to run this through twice to get all the letters that I needed, so I was kind of surprised. I just kind of got lucky there. All right, so we're starting with our tag made with our Hobby or Creative Haven dies, and we're going to, let's see, what were they called? The dies. Anyway, I don't know. I just showed you, and then I tossed them somewhere. Oh, sorry. They're called Creative Haven dies. All right. So first, we're going to put these letters down. Now, now Patience, I had to cram hers in because her name is a little bit longer. But let's see if I can kind of set this to where you can see it while I'm making it. There we go. But Cindy's is got a little bit more room. So just a little trick is if you've got something like this that you need to center, then you're going to start with the middle one. So I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, put the tiniest bit of glue on here, and stick that back down right in the center. The good thing about glue is it gives you some wiggle room. We're going to do our D. Oh gosh, hello, and Y, got a little extra glue there, not ideal. And our I. Last but not least, our C. So when you've got an odd number of letters, just start with the middle letter and then work your way out from there, and then you'll have a nice little centered situation. Now I am going to use a dry wet wipe to get up that extra bit of glue on the D, just because our glue will dry tacky. And so I don't want it to like pick up stuff. All right, very good. Now we're rocking and rolling. All right, so now we have the most odd color scheme for this gift because I went off the colors in the bag. And I love that about Stampin' Up! I was like, wow, that's a pretty broad color scheme, but I'm calling it Cajun Craze, Shy Shamrock, Crushed Curry, and Strawberry Slush. So all those cool colors in that bag. If you're wondering, I got the bag off Amazon where everything comes from. All right, so we're just going to stamp all these fun sayings from Banner Sayings. Here's to you. With Banner Sayings, you do not want to miss the punch that goes with it. It is indispensable, but I'm not using the punch today. There just wasn't room to put all the banners on this. Now this says cue the confetti. We're going to do that with Cajun Craze. So what a fun way to celebrate someone. I'm sure you've got reasons to celebrate people in your life. And this stamp set is a one that you will need for your collection. Celebrate. And then the last stamp we're going to do is You Did It. Now, I can tell you that in order to go to Backstage to be eligible, you have to be Silver Elite or above. And in our business, it is hard to get to Silver Elite, and it's really hard to stay there. So I'm super proud of these two ladies that have worked so hard to get where they are today. And I also can't wait to spend 4 days with them. Super exciting. All right, so we're just gonna pop this down to a piece of gold foil, and then I just thought, you know, we're going to Vegas. We gotta sparkle. We gotta shimmer a little bit. Can't just go white there. And then we're going to embellish with our. These are called traditional sparkling sequins, and we're going full gold here. It's Vegas. We're gonna sparkle and shine. Nothing else will do. All right. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to get some ribbon on the show. So we're just going to cut 3 pieces of this gold ribbon. I believe this gold ribbon, oh, we're going to cut 2 pieces, is on not orderable. We're getting close with Timid Tiger. I didn't have any Cajun Craze ribbon. And then we have this Darling Duckling ribbon that really goes well as a yellow. So that can be our crushed curry. And I'm going to give an extra strip of that since I only have 2 of the gold. All right, so we're going to pop a hole in our tag with our hole punch. Any hole punch will do. And I'm going to shimmy all of these ribbons through that hole. I figured out another use of the Take Your Pick tool, and that is when you are trying to shove 4 ribbons through a hole. It works quite nicely once you find it. So, getting them through there. It's a lot easier. Be careful not to rip it. All right, let's try something different here. I'm just gonna do these colors first. I did this a lot easier when I wasn't on a video, but you know how things go. All right, so we've got those in, and then let me see if I can shimmy another gold piece through there. No, this is going to be fine. So what we're going to do is now we're going to tie it on. So we have this kind of poof. I like poofs. And we are going to use our gold, and we're going to thread it through here. And then we're going to tie it on with our gold ribbon, wherever it is. All right, so you can think of a million reasons to celebrate people. These bags are not going to break your bank off of Amazon. You can find them in all different types and things. So get the Banner Sayings bundle, and then you too can make cute little gifts for people. Now, this would be a great gift for Christmas, for a teacher or a family member. You know, just sky's the limit here. I forgot I had way more gold ribbon, so we're also going to make sure Cindy has a nice pretty bow of gold. Ta-da! So we're going fancy. All right. Are you curious what's inside? All right, let's see what all's in here. I found some fun things. We have chocolates because the ladies like the chocolates. We have some snackies. We have some socks that say Fabulous Las Vegas. Some cookies, some gummy bears, more chocolate. And these are the cutest. I found these on Amazon as well. They're called Positive Stars. And I got these for them to put in their little notes that they send people, what we do. And they just have a little, like, positive message in there. So I thought that would be fun to share. All right, guys. So thanks for watching my video for how I made cute little backstage prizes for my friends. Don't forget to pick up the Creative Haven dies. The banner sayings bundle. Go ahead and get the punch because you know how fast our punches can go out. And then also this mini alphabet dies for your collection. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.